Hey guys, welcome back to Ignite Fitness. Hope you're all feeling great and ready to crush another workout. Today is the lazy day workout. Why? Because let's be real, not every day do we have it in us to crush a really intense workout. So today is all about being loving towards the body, relaxing, and just chilling as we work out. I'm going to use a resistance loop for most of the moves today. It's entirely optional, guys. It is your lazy day workout, so if you're not feeling it today and you just want to go body weight, go for it. Absolutely. No pressure there. We've got 13 moves. We're going to repeat them 2 times for a full minute with a 20-second rest. I apologize, guys. My lock screen always coming up. So let's get onto our backs. Take the band around the waist, around the thighs if you're going to use them. And we're going to come up into a dead bug. We're going to hang out here for a full minute. So we're going to squeeze our tummy nice and tight, pressing the shoulder blades into the mat. Low back is pressed into the mat. Knees are at a perfect 90-degree angle, and our hands are just pointing up towards the sky. Breathe deep and release any tension you might be holding in your neck. This workout is all about taking things easy and slow, all the while still working our strength, working our muscle endurance. We don't even really feel like we're working on it. Squeeze the abs. Dead bug moves on any workout are so good. They're so great for stability training. You're doing great, guys. Hold it tight. And rest it down. You got a 20-second rest, so you can just chill there if you want. We're going to switch into hamstring curls now, so we're going to come down onto our belly. If you're using a band, you want to take the feet about hip width apart. Hand down by your side, you can take your ear right to the mat, and we're just going to curl the legs all the way back. Try to bring the heels toward the bum. I'm just going to rest my chin on my mat because it feels good. So when we're doing these kind of moves too, the core is still working, so making sure to hold the tummy tight, support the low back always. And if you are using a band, you don't want to allow the band to pull the legs inward, right? We're still working those abduction muscles, pressing the band open. Good job, guys. We got 15 seconds to go. Bring those heels all the way in as far as they can go, as far as mobility allows. Beautiful, guys. I even have my water nice and close by today so that I can just grab it when I need to. Quick sip. And we'll switch it around. Back onto our backs for our next move. We're going to come into some windshield wipers. It's up to you if you want to keep the band around or lose it. Take the hands up to the side, knees bent. We're just going to windshield wiper side to side. Get some nice little pops in there. Only taking the knees as far as your mobility allows by keeping those shoulder blades pressed into the mat. So as soon as you feel that shoulder blade coming up, you know that that's as far as your body can go right now. And that doesn't mean that you won't have more mobility in the future, but that's a good place to start. Working through the obliques, squeeze them up. Keep the tummy nice and tight. As we just relax on the floor. Beautiful. Let's drop the feet, keeping the band around the thighs. If you're choosing to use the band, hands down by the side, we're going to press up and just do our classic glute bridge. Pull my shorts down out of respect for everybody. 2, 1, guys, let's drive up to those heels. Just take things at your own pace here. Enjoy this minute, working through the glute muscles.
back of the hamstring. Working the abdominal muscles here as well, and that contraction at the top. This is a great one too to do before bed in the evening if you feel like you have a little bit of energy left and you just kind of want to burn it out before you go to bed. This is a great one. Your heart rate's not coming up too high. We're not flushing the body with adrenaline or too many endorphins. We're just taking it easy, working deep into the muscle, still keeping our bodies active. Beautiful. We're going to stay in this position, guys. We're going to drive up into that glute bridge this time. We're going to keep the feet nice and narrow. Drive up, and we're just going to work the abductors again, just by pressing into the band or no band. Totally fine either way. Get ready to press the hips up towards the sky. 3, 2, 1. Press them up. And wherever we're doing abduction movements, guys, small movements. Breathe into it. So good. And if at any point you have to stop and shake out those muscles, if things get a little too intense, that's totally fine. Your workout, guys. Listen to your body. If you've chosen to do the lazy day workout with me, there's a reason you're here. You're already responding to your body. Beautiful. Let's get the band off the thighs now. We're going to come into some adductions. So I'm going to rotate towards the back. We're going to take the legs out nice and wide. We're going to work the inner thighs by just slowly squeezing them up. You can take the hands down to the side or out, whatever you need. Let's go, guys. So just take them out and slowly squeeze them back in. This is a really slow and controlled movement. Another reason why these are great, guys, is if you are on an intense fitness journey, and sometimes you hit those walls where you just feel like, you're exhausted and you don't want to do anything, but you feel so guilty because you kind of made a commitment to yourself, and you feel, unaccomplished if you don't do something. And I know that there have been times when I've pushed myself into uncomfortable places, maybe places where I might have hurt my muscles because I felt like I had to get something done, right? So this is a really great alternative to doing something intense where you still feel accomplished, you've still given your body some love, you still moved your body, but in a way that's a bit more loving and gentle and aiding in recovery. Beautiful. Coming back up, take the band wrapped around your thighs if you're going to use it. We're going to go into some clamshells. Always a bit slow at this one. So back around the thighs, rolling on to our sides, just hanging out here. And we're just gonna lift that top leg. So we're doing a lot of abduction moves here, working that side booty a lot. And it's only the beginning. Breathing into it. I love this, like we're not doing a whole lot, but I can definitely feel the lot that my booty's working hard in this workout. Doesn't always have to be super intense to be good for you. You're doing great, guys. We got 15 seconds left on this side. If you are using the resistance band today, the loop, you're definitely gonna feel these. Beautiful. And whatever we do on one side, we gotta flip over and do on the other. I'm gonna sneak a quick sip of water in.
We gotta stay hydrated. It's important even on days when you're not doing cardio. 3, 2, 1. Lift that top leg. Drawing the belly in too. You want to work to stabilize through the core so you're not rocking in this position. The only thing that's lifting is that top leg. Only thing in our body that's moving. Everything else is at a standstill. Just stabilizing and supporting so the leg can do the work. Lifting as high as you can go. Squeezing through that glute muscle. If you put your hand back there, you can actually feel that muscle activating. Less than 10 seconds. I know it's starting to burn. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's lose the band again for a moment. A moment or two. Coming back on our back, taking the hands down by the side. We're just going to go into some alternating scissor kicks here. Just slowly taking our time, alternating our legs, one and then the other. Let's work out those deep transverse abdominis muscles. Beautiful, guys. You're doing so great. Make sure you're having nice controlled breaths. Right? Even inhales and exhales is what I'm trying to get at through my mumbly words. On each exhale, engage in that core a little more. Almost there, guys. You're doing great. Beautiful. Release it down. We're going to flip onto our other side, coming into a side booty series. I know we've worked the abduction muscles a lot already, but we're going to hit it a little harder. So taking both feet out at a 45-degree angle, everything stacked, we're going to come into some nice easy lifts. Lift and lower. Just breathing here. Again, similar to the clamshells, your body is stabilized. The only thing that should be moving is that top leg. Kicking the top hand down on the mat for support. This will help keep you from rocking. Draw that belly button towards the spine. Allow it to stabilize through the core. Let the core be the rock that your body needs. Take it up, hold here and pulse. Little pulses. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, and pulse. 2, 3, 4. Good job, guys. Last 5 seconds, hold. Beautiful. Just roll onto our back and give it a little stretch in a figure 4 here. Crossing the top leg over the bottom knee. Stretching it out. Beautiful. And let's roll back onto that same side. 2, 1. We're going to take the foot forward and point it back. Just because it's a lazy day workout doesn't mean that we're still not going to work. We're going to hit that muscle hard, but it's just going to be done in a slightly gentler way. Being mindful of impact and heart rate. Kick it forward, point it back. Kick it forward, point it back. Come back to center now, keep it hovering. We're gonna mix it in a little bowl all the way back. And take it forward. Controlled. Remember not to rock through that waist
Everything is supported. You're doing amazing. We're so close, guys. So close. 3, 2, 1. Oh,
Yes, I love it. Switch sides.
come and hang out with me down here. We're gonna start with our nice easy leg lifts. It's about 8 seconds. Find that strong position. 45-degree angle with the feet. 2, 1. Point the toe and lift. Remembering it's a lift, not a kick, right? It's coming from control in the muscle, not momentum. Just lifting and lowering, taking the same time on the way up as the way down. Embracing that muscle control. And breathing into this leg muscle. Visualize, guys, flood the body with oxygen. Where do you want that oxygen to go? Visualize that it's all coming into that glute med muscle. Take it up and we're gonna pulse, pulse, pulse. You're doing great, guys. 3, 2, 1, point and hold. And rest. Woo! That is intense. Figure 4 for the stretch. Beautiful, guys. One more minute on this side. Coming back into that same position. Feet on the 45-degree angle. Flexing forward, pointing back. Let's go. Flex it forward, point it back. Forward, back. Allow that glute max muscle to engage on the point back. We're kind of fluctuating through both muscles here. You have the hip flexor working on the front. The glute med is supporting that leg, keeping it lifted. And then the glute max is coming in at the back on that little bit of a kickback. Come center, little bowl, all the way back. And take it forward. Breathe into it. Send those little exhales all the way down there. Beautiful, guys. That's round 1 done. Grab a sip of water. We're going to take it from the top. Take a second to get that band wrapped back around your thighs if you're choosing to use one today. And we will begin. Get all set up on your mat. We're coming back down for dead bug. Are we ready, guys? Feeling good? Lower it down. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So once again, the knees are at a 90-degree angle. And just hip width apart, so everything's in nice alignment. Fingertips towards the sky, and that belly is holding that low back pressed into the ground. So we're squeezing through the core this entire minute. Taking a nice big exhale just to allow yourself to collect and remind yourself why you're here today. You're doing amazing, guys. I know these workouts can still be intense. They can definitely still be intense. But just reminding ourselves that our heart rate's steady, our minds are focused. We're just going to slowly move through this with love, light, and respect for our bodies. If you start to feel that low back lifting, re-engage the core. Give a big exhale to engage. Beautiful. Drop the feet and come on up. We got those hamstring curls. Flip it around, lower to the ground. Find that nice comfortable position, keeping the feet hip width apart. So if you need to hook your toes to hold them in place, you can do that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bring the heels towards the booty. Activating through the hamstring, those big muscles in the back of the leg. There are 4 muscles back there, but it takes time to work them all. Press the pelvis into the floor. Really engage through this work. Doing great, guys. We're over halfway through this one. Please don't let the knees roll in. Keep them pressed open. Abductors are really going to get a lot of work today. Almost there. 2, 1. Release it down. Come on back to our backs. We got our windshield wipers. So we're taking our hands up to the side or down by our side. Supported. Again, you can keep the knees hip width apart or bring them together. For this one, rotate side to side. Let's go. Keeping the shoulder blades pressed into the mat. Squeezing through the core. Make the obliques work. Moving as far as your mobility will allow. If you're feeling super strong today and you want to extend the legs fully, you can do that. For the purpose of today's workout, it is my lazy day workout. I would like to keep my knees bent. We're still working here. Well done, guys. And rest it down. Sticking with this position, feet hip width apart. We're going to come into a nice and easy glute bridge, moving at our own pace, slow and controlled, really practicing to drive those hips up towards the sky, getting that pelvis as high as you can get it. Press up through the heels. Let's go. Press up and down. Keeping those knees pressed open, press into the band. Keeping the hips parallel. We don't want any internal rotation here. Up. And release it down. Take time on the release as well. Work the eccentric motion. Beautiful. You're doing great. If you're feeling it like me, your butt is getting real crampy right about now. Beautiful. You can hug the knees in towards the chest if you'd like to take a little pressure off. We're going to come back up into that glute bridge. Narrow stance this time, so bring the toes close together. The heels can stay slightly apart. Drive on up, and we're going to work through that abduction motion. 2, 1, let's go. A little arm action if you'd like, guys. Just really press those palms into the mat. A little bit of activation in your triceps. They stabilize your upper body. And just like in the glute bridge, work the eccentric motion. So take your time coming back just as much as you are on the out loop motion. Work that inward motion as well. My inhale to exhale, they're even. I'm really working the inhale and exhale, keeping in the same lane, flooding my body with oxygen. Beautiful. Drop the bum, release the band. Let's let's work the inner thighs now for our adductions. Keep the feet up towards the sky. Press the palms into the mat. And let's slowly open and close. Taking your time, everything and the rest of the body is at a complete standstill. We're not rocking, and the lower back is pressed firmly into the mat. Moving with control so we don't overextend those bone muscles. Gentle lengthening. You might find that your legs go a little further each time as those muscles are nice and warm this round. Beautiful. Flip it around, guys. Get that band back around your thighs if you're choosing to use it. We're going to go back into our clamshells. We're flying through second round. Now that we know what's to come and what to expect, stack the knees, take the feet out in front, and let's open up that hip. Take your time, really hang out at the top and feel that engagement. Squeeze the tummy, draw that belly button in. Move the ribs as well. The ribs are very much a part of your core. Just focus on drawing it in right from your rib cage. Get a really nice belly lock. Everything's supported. Less than 15. I know that muscle is starting to fatigue. We have done a lot of work on it in this workout. It just so happens to fit so well into a lazy day workout. Beautiful. Let's flip around and do the other side. Getting a nice round booty while hanging out on the floor. This is another great one to do, guys. Even if you're watching TV and you just kind of have it going on the side, you know, on like a laptop or something. Let's lift it up here. You can just watch TV with your family. No one would be the wiser. And you just got a workout in. You got a nice round booty from laying on the floor, watching TV. It really doesn't get much better than that, does it? And again, if you don't have these resistance loops, guys, this is still such an effective workout, especially if you're just beginning your fitness journey. There's always something we can do. There's always something for everybody. You know, sometimes we kind of get into this mindset of thinking, oh, it's too hard, or I'm not quite there yet, or when I lose 10 pounds, then I'll start. You know, guys, there's never going to be an amazing time to do things. You just jump on the bandwagon, get to work. There's always something for everybody, no matter where you are. Beautiful. Release the band. We're going to come into those scissor kicks and lifts. Hands down by the side. Again, just taking our time, alternating here, really burning up that core. As we're nearing the end of our workout, let's go. These are alternating kicks. Easy, take your time. When I say take your time, I don't mean that it's going to be easier. Because sometimes when we're doing these kind of motions, it's actually easier to speed it up. Because then you're not getting that really slow burn on the core. Everything's flying too quickly. So when we slow things down and really breathe into those muscles, they get more activation, they really work. And those deep transverse abdominis that goes right through the pelvis here. Get that nice V cut. Great, guys, almost there. I know this one's challenging. We'll hug the knees in, rock yourself back up to a seated position. Sip of water, we're gonna hit the side booty for our side booty stays, and then we're done. Flipping it around. Coming into those lifts. Here we go, point the toe. Lift and lower. The foot is flexed on the bottom, the top foot is pointed. And again, we're working that eccentric motion on the way down. So we're lifting slowly, taking it down slowly. We're going to pulse a little earlier this time. There we go, take it up and pulse. Little micro movement. That leg staying lifted, the toes staying pointed, just pulsing through that muscle. You can even put your hand back there and feeling it work. Get ready to hold and hold it up there. Point that toe. Really point it hard, flex that bottom foot, keep that whole leg engaged. Rest it down. Beautiful. All right, guys. Quick little rest. Do your figure four stretch if you need it. We're going back to that front flex, back toe pointed. Big breath in, tighten the core. 3, 2, 1. Let's point. Point. Sorry, flex and point. Ooh. Flex the foot, point the foot. Flex it, point it. Such a simple movement, but it's actually working so many muscles. Not to mention the fact that the whole core has to stabilize itself so that you don't fall backwards. Last one. Come center, let's roll it forward. Little circles, mixing bowl. Working in a little longer this time and take it back. Last 15 seconds on this leg, guys. You can do it. Point the toe, point the toe. Almost there. Breathe, breathe. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to come through that figure four stretch just to relieve a little pressure through that side booty. And we'll flip sides. So when this is over, you want to just lay in that figure four position for a little longer to get that nice stretch. It'll be perfect. And we'll point and lift. Point the toe, lift and lower. Up and down. Control. The last 2 minutes of lazy girl workout, guys. You're doing so good. Take your time. Tucking in tight. And take it up and pulse. I totally cheated us out of a few seconds of pulsing. I apologize, guys. And point and hold it up. I'm going to carry away with my leg lifts. Point, 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 point. I know it burns, I know it does. Just hold it. 2, 1, and drop it down. If you need to take your figure four stretch, take it now. 1 more minute. And the lazy day workout is done. So flex it forward, point it back. 45-degree angle with the feet. 3, 2, 1. Last minute, guys. We got this. You're doing so great. Flex it forward, point it back. Flex it forward, point it back. Use the breath. Remember, we got the mixing bowls coming up. Here we go. Mix it forward. Just breathe through it, guys. I know we're feeling those little firecrackers in that side booty. It's done a lot of work today. We're gonna feel so good and we're gonna feel so accomplished. Take it backwards. After this, you know, on a day when you thought maybe you wouldn't work out at all, you've accomplished a lazy day workout, but you still got so much done and so much to be proud of. And rest. Figure 4 stretch if you need it, guys. Drink lots of water. I hope you have a beautiful day. And if you've enjoyed this workout, please like, comment, and click that subscribe button so I continue to offer new content to you guys. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Bye, guys.